Hello. I might have done that too early. Hello. How's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21. This is my society. This is actually the tournament that's just passed. Um, we finished second, 7 under par. Dark Armour just scored 13 under. In fact, that would have been they had a leave. That would have been the score that I actually got in the TGC Tours. We actually did make the cut in that tournament. Um, it wasn't an easy. It's still it was a very difficult course. I'm actually going to play the final round probably today. In fact, probably after this round. Uh, but it is the John Deere Classic. I put it as versus the pros. Um, and one of the main reasons I do this in my society, it's good to just play along with the actual real life event because sometimes the scoring can be kind of similar to what you're playing. I mean, I know sometimes in TGC tours especially, it can be quite, the scores can be very, very low, like almost almost in a sort of unrealistic kind of low. But if you play kind of average, if you play kind of normal, you can actually play against the pros in real life, and it can actually be quite a close kind of it can actually be quite good to do that. So if I'm just going to check the scores on the John Deere, I don't really follow much on television wise. So there we go. Okay, Travelers Championship. That's oh no, sorry, that was last week's. So 9 under par's actually the lead. Um, is it John Potson or Post
Hello there,
Poston?
my name is John, hoping everything is going just
7 under, 6 under.
great
So
for
that's
you.
it's
And
actually
today we're
quite a realistic
starting off
score.
with a lovely par 4 here at
So
TPC
I've been
Deere.
playing. I've actually
Let's
been playing
start this
reasonably well. I'm
round
still
with a
struggling with
bang. Put
the
that
the
one out there in
putter
the fairway.
of all things. So if I remember rightly, this first one's up the hill here, and you can kinda. I might actually play a little bit of a draw. Well, everything feels kind of weird. I don't know why.
And the tee shot
I
is
maybe shouldn't have
away.
played that
I hope you have a good time
because that
today.
was into the trees. That was almost like a yeah. We need to play a draw up this hill, but forgetting that there's actual trees in front of me. But a good one off the tee box there.
And second
Good
shot
way to
here on the
start.
first.
76. Okay, it's close enough that I think we can actually play the 81 lob wedge. Maybe just try and get it a little bit of backspin on it, potentially. Come on,
Oh, come on, have a seat for us now.
just get a little bit of action on it. Okay,
We're
could have done
on
by
the
a lot
green
more,
with
but
that one. Well done.
sometimes it depends
This
really on the
putt
green.
is for birdie.
So I'm back to my spider putter. As I say, I tried the one of the other putters, which I quite like the look of, but for getting my power set, I prefer this one. Like, I need to really work on my putting stroke. It's been a little bit off. Green speeds are quite slow, so
It's
can hit
getting
these kind of
there.
firm. Ah,
Unlucky.
just wipes its face
Let's
across
give
the
this a
hole
tap
there.
and be on our way.
Okay,
Moving on.
good chance there that a birdie to open up with, but we get the part.
Starting today off at even par after that first hole. Good to
So
see.
yeah, TGC tours this week was actually quite. The first round didn't go really all that well. I think I was 4 under par. Was it 4 under?
And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Yeah, because I shot 9 under. Yeah, I shot 4 under par, which put us under a little bit of pressure. We needed to be 6 under or better to make the cut. I think the cut line was actually nine under, so 10 under and above made it. So it put a little bit of pressure on us, and we kind of pulled through. We actually got a hole one on the third hole, I
Two
think.
shots looking fairway bound.
Or there was the second hole. We actually had really quite a good round. I think we had 3 bogeys as well on that round, which, you know, could have been a lot better. Could have been easily a double-digit round
And
under
we're
par.
about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here.
But I'm trying to get really back into my golf. As I say, I've been a little bit relaxed, if you could call it that. Well, this is actually a more imposing shot than it looks. The wind, the wind's going to bring quite a lot off that. Maybe just put a bit of loft on it. It's going to be difficult. Not a lot of green to work with. I was going to say, we don't want to hit that tree. Yeah, probably need to be over just a little bit more. Wasn't a bad kind of length in there. Might have been
Okay, third shot.
semi-decent. That should be good actually. Put a little bit of nip into it. Yeah, probably could have got a little bit. Could have
Nicely
went full
played under
power there.
that sand. A little bit of work to do,
Kind of
but
come off it a little
nothing
bit.
too serious. This one for the birdie. This putt's going.
Again, another
Well, that
quirky
one
swing
dropped,
line.
and that's for birdie.
That's what's really been plaguing me for the last few months. Swing
And after
line
that
and
one,
the
you'll go
putts have
down
been
to 1 under
really
par.
kind of iffy. But we're 1 under par. That is an easier hole. So dark armoured there. Or dark armed. Don't know why I call it armoured. Dark armed is leading the way.
The wind's picked up here, blowing
He
right
played
to
well
left.
in the last tournament. As I say, my society's been getting a little bit of playthrough. A couple of people coming back, putting their coins in. Some people actually finishing the event, which is always good. Right, what we got? 183, 37 up though. So it's 193 probably in change. I'm gonna go with this. Felt really not a
Hopefully
good
we can get a
swing.
bounce to the left.
Probably be decent on length.
I'm okay with that. This ball's a long way from home.
So
See
9
if we
under
can help it
par's
get there.
leading the way in the real life tournament. As I say, it was a thing I started. I mean, I'm saying I started. I'm not saying I'm the originator of it, but I can remember doing it very early. I just thought it was good to play, you know, in the society and also play in the kind of real life tournament. It's got a little bit of break on it. Come on. Just shy again. That swing line.
Fine
I
attempt.
don't really understand it
From
because
way back there.
I swing back what I think is fairly, accurate.
Okay, well putt. Now let's move on.
Strange. Yeah, but I used to give out. I actually
Yeah,
had a
that one, you'll
Facebook.
stay
In
right
fact,
there,
I've not
1
even
under
been on
par.
the Pitch Lady Golfers Facebook page for a long time. I used to give out badges as well if you made the cut, or if you beat a certain player, or if in fact if you beat any of the pros. I actually gave out like I beat the pros
Teeing
badge on
off now and a
Facebook,
long
which
par 4.
is one of these wee kind of quirky things that I used to do. I think there was one time, remember when Beef, the golfer, Johnson, I actually had I beat the Beef or something like that back in the day. They were good at the time. Took a little bit of time just to make the badge
This
initially
one's
and
looking okay off the tee.
put people's names on it. But I don't really do that as much now. I'll get on the fairway.
Well, that's too
Nope.
bad. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut.
Light rough. Might just hit the 187 and maybe just put some loft on it, maybe. Oh, that felt fast. I snapped at that really bad.
Going a bit left of the pin.
Oh, a little bit off
A
here.
little wayward on that approach. Setting up for our third shot.
What
And
is
3
it, Sora?
strokes off the lead.
Probably gonna have to hit 24 going to be enough? Full? Yeah, it's going to run on a little bit. It's going to be one of those putts for par. End of the day, it shouldn't be too bad. It should move just a little. Try and get this swing line better.
This one's tracking.
That's better. That felt better.
Nicely done. We're in there for the par.
Okay. Kind of quiet start again. You know, first round of the day, I'm
Sitting
not
at 1
expecting
under
fireworks for the front nine, which is kind of why I want to play. Like yesterday, I just played the one round, which was my TGC Tours round. I did shoot 7 under par, which I mean I thought was reasonable. It wasn't the worst score. It wasn't the best either.
And let's let this fly here on the 5th.
So this is my kind of. This is to get my eye in here. I think we'll just hit the driver.
Nice, pure swing, great stuff.
It's better. Hopefully it doesn't run out of fairway. It might. Yeah.
Let's get out of this. This is a little
Maybe not the
spinachy
best
for my
place to
liking.
be. Right, so the slope and the wind are kind of working. They're kind of helping each other. So I think it's going to come back off that wind a little bit. Maybe just de-loft it a little bit.
This one's a
Not bad.
little
It's
bit
actually a little bit
long,
long.
potentially.
Okay, it's going to run on a little bit as well.
Ended up just fine after all. You could go to 2 under with this putt right
A
here.
little bit of movement from the right. I mean, putting wise, I don't really have a method of count. I know a lot of people get really into it and can count the lines, and they've got like, say they've got 5 lines that are moving from right to left, and then they work out how many, and they do this where they click. I just guesstimate it. I don't really, you know, when you play this game as much as I do, you get to know exactly, not really where you know, you're going to hold every putt, but you know roughly where you need to be. That shot, yeah.
I could have used a little bit more power, I think. You're supposed to sink those ones.
Oh, that was bad.
Right, let's grab this bogey.
That was a
and
combination of
move on.
quite a bad swing line, but oh, that's
Okay,
not good.
safely home with
Okay,
that putt.
kind of unnecessary bogey there, to be honest. Really just a lackluster
That one
short
will
putt.
push you up to even par.
Oh dear. Okay, back to even. So Dark Armed is 4 under.
Wind's blowing from our back.
He's 5 behind the actual pro leader, so he's got a bit of work to do still. I think this is going to really. I'm going to hit the hybrid. Yeah, that's probably going to be just about perfect. 3 wood would have been too much.
And from here, it's about 115 yards
I
to
think
the
we
pin.
should be all over
4
this.
strokes from the lead.
A little bit of loft on it. The wind's coming from behind, so it could get away from us a little bit. Oh, it's perfect. It's on the edge or so. Is that too long? Okay.
That approach was a bit
Sometimes you
wayward.
maybe put too much loft on it. You don't
This is
actually
our
get it to
third
the hole,
shot,
which is
and 4
nothing
strokes
worse.
back.
Got a good chance of chip in here. Certainly on the cards. Maybe just take a bit of loft on it so I can hit it full. Yeah, maybe a bit
Way
too
to
much
chip
on it.
that one close. Well done. Good luck here. This is for par. This putt's tracking. That's going to do just nicely. And you're at even
One
par
birdie, one
currently.
bogey, which doesn't really compute to a good score. Dark Arm still 4 under. Take it is 1 under par. I'm trying
Teeing her up on the 7th hole.
this course, I've played it quite a few times actually, so I should really know the course. Right, that should make it onto the front. It's 13 foot down. It's 228 to the pin, but I'm looking at the in fact it's 208 to there. I mean, is the 4 iron going to be enough? I think it'll be close to the. I think if this gets on and bounces where I think it should bounce, it should end up a pretty decent shot. But if it doesn't, if it bounces short, it could be in the bunker. Yeah, it's going to be quite short actually. Yeah, it's one of those shots. If you had like another, I
Well,
mean,
you
okay, I
can't
could
hit
have
them
maybe
all.
de-lofted it a little bit, but
Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle.
come on, be good. Oh, nice.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's
Nice,
how it's
nice.
done. Nicely played. All right, let's head to the next.
Yeah, another part.
Staying at even par after that one.
So very steady the first 9 holes of today. Always is going to be a little bit iffy. My first round of the day is very kind of lackluster. I tend to just, I don't know, I just tend to get like pars. I
Here
miss,
we go. Let's see what
I haven't got
happens
my
here
eye
on
in
the
the
8th.
putts.
Well, this tee shot should
Should
work.
play it.
We've got about 115 yards to the pin and 4 strokes back at this point.
Okay, again, the slope and the wind are working together. Slightly. 115, 6 up, so 117. That wind's actually going to take up to into the 120s, so I'm going to hit a normal 120 with maybe a bit of de-loft. A little bit of spinach. Do catch a fast, which is going to tug it to the left.
This could be slightly too strong.
And actually was quite long as well. Probably didn't need as much de-loft
ended
as
up
that.
nice and safe. Still a little work to do though.
What will
We're
happen
kind of chasing our
here?
tails a little bit here.
I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do.
Okay, it's going to come off this left-hand side here. Come on. Did I hit it? Oh,
Yeah.
good putt. Good putt.
All right, par putt.
Good speed as well. Just got by the hole. Uses a little tap in.
And that'll drop.
But again, it's for another par. Right, 9th hole. As I say,
And
front
after that one, even
nines
par.
fairly standard for my first round of the day. Not really potentially hitting where I need to be. So 5 under and 2 under is the leaderboard here. As I say, 9 under par is the pro
And this
lead.
hole is a long par 4 hole.
Difficult one to get aimed up here. Do hit a slight slow. Should be good though. Again, you know, we can probably wade up a little bit
We'll have that.
and being in a flatter
Second shot
lie,
on the 9th.
but it's going to come over a little bit. 179, but we are downhill quite a bit. I think the 168 should be good. Do it again, another fast.
And this might get rough.
Quite short.
Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, setting up here on the green side rough.
Well, we could play the splash. The splash is probably the kind of safer shot. The chip, I'm tempted to play the chip. Maybe play the 9, maybe de-loft it a little bit, try and get it running. Ooh, good shot. That's
And
kind of what I
about
wanted. There's
5
more
feet to
chance
go.
of holding the chip than the splash, because the splash bounces and then spins a little. So I got a little tap in here. Not maybe the easiest, but
So far, so good.
should be in.
And that's your par.
So out in 35, level par.
And
Nothing
you're
really
at
to write
you,
home
par.
about. We need to get our ass in gear. So the guys finish 5 under for Dark Armed and 3 under for Take It. Not bad from Take It. Birdied the last couple of holes
Here
there.
we go. Par 5 coming up.
Right, we need to get a skedaddle. We need to get
Looks like
moving.
this one's in the fairway.
This is a really good hole here.
All right, second shot on the 10th.
You know, par 5, but you've got that little bit of water there. It's always a little bit tricky. I think we're going to have to hit almost like a partial 3-wood, which is it's never the easiest. I usually just go in and hit it. I don't really mess
This
about with
might
it
be
too
bad.
much. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to miss it left.
And let's get out of this beach here.
Again, we should maybe hit this full. It should be pretty decent.
Wonderful. Lovely. Now
Well,
we're putting.
that's close, but
This one's 6 feet away.
this could be a little bit closer. This one's not the easiest,
Looking good.
but we
Down she
drain it
goes.
pretty easy for the birdie. So a good way to start the back 9.
1 under after that one.
Potentially it could be our stronger set of holes anyway, because it's the first round I've played today. So the first 9 holes are always a little bit
Yeah, you might need a
kinda
little more
edgy.
power. We got a headwind on this hole. Really nice swing.
So it's not the worst slope. Is that a
Okay,
3-wood?
I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here.
It might have been a
4
3-wood
strokes
actually.
off the lead.
So this club could be not too bad. Just a tiny bit of loft on it. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to leave it as is. Because I feel you're gonna lose a little bit in the air, but
Come on, kick right. Come on.
yeah. Get up, go! It's in there.
Safe
It's
approach.
close enough.
Nice. 15 feet to the cup from here.
Right. A little bit of brake on it. Missed the forward stroke there. Come on.
Oh, great line.
Just tweak the line a little bit.
All right, time to finish
Don't know if
this
we would
one.
have got. I think if we'd been on
Good job tapping
a
her in
good
for par.
backswing there, would it have went in? I don't know.
All right, staying at 1 under after that
Okay,
one.
Pat.
Here we go now on the 12th.
214. I think the 220 should be good. Might be a bit much, but try to take a little bit off it. 96% power, that could be good. That could be really good if it just rolls up a little. Yeah, it's not
Good little
bad.
shot there. This one's about 15 feet.
Okay, makeable putt. Uphill, which is always good. You can always maybe attack it a little bit. Maybe not as hard as that, but
this one's just a 3-footer.
took a little bit of break out there, which is why I missed it on that edge.
And that will do.
So birthday par start.
Okay, after that one, you'll stick right there at 1
Very,
under.
very slow burning ground here. Kind of simmering away. Haven't got the heat up.
And let's
So we
Let's see
have
what happens here
the
on the
Live Golf
13th hole.
tournament in Portland in America this week. I'm still sitting on the fence on Live. I wouldn't say I'm against it, but I'm also not for it either. You know,
Tee
for
shot's looking
me,
nice here.
if somebody, as I said, just waved a wand and made me into a pro golfer, a pretty decent professional golfer, for me the PGA Tour is the be all and end all. But I mean, is that really how it should be? You know, is it good for somebody else? I think I can see how it could be like not a bad idea to have like another golf tour, but I don't know. I'm really on the fence on it.
This one's looking
This
good.
should be good. Should be all over it.
And that was a sweet approach shot.
I mean, the money's there. There's no cut line. There's 3 rounds. There's this team
Here we
play
go. This
thing, which I
drops and
think
you got
is
a
good.
bird.
My biggest fear is really all these players that are
All right,
kind of
now
putting
let's
themselves
set
out
our
of like
sights
Ryder
to the
Cups,
next.
and how's that going to be affected? And
After
other
that hole,
stuff.
we'll go down to 2 under.
So I really don't know. I really don't know about it. I don't even know if is it on just. No, it'll not be on just now. It's in Portland, which is. I'm trying to think what coast that's on in America.
Here we have a par 4 hole.
Let's see. Round 1 highlights. Is that Deschambeau? Yeah, again, yeah, it kind of sort of floats back into my head, and
Nice swing.
I'm kind of thinking it's almost a bit like this game. You know, when EA Sports come out, a lot of people are going to go to EA Sports and play that golf game, and some people might not come back to this. It's kind of like
All right,
a
here's a
similar
second
sort of
shot
thing.
on the 14th.
You know, I think having one unified game is always a good thing because obviously everybody's there and everybody's playing that game. But you know, I really don't know. 40, 30. I might just play this with loft. I meant to play it a little bit shy of the 100%.
3 under par if you sink this.
Okay, chance of a putt here. A chance. I missed it in the pro side.
And for the par.
I think if you're going to miss it in the pro side, as I say it.
Okay, let's head to the next.
That's another putt. Actually, did we
Okay, checking in here. 2 under par
Yeah, that's
for
right.
the
We put it
day.
in course. Yeah, I was just thinking, I did birdie the previous hole to that. Ah, right, 2 under. We're not
Par
really
4 for
again.
this one.
We're not really picking it up. It's a very lackluster round.
Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. We are about 140 yards out. And you're 3 strokes off the lead.
I think a little bit of de-loft is what's needed here. Maybe a little bit more. So it is uphill as well. Come on. Oh, maybe that's too much. Yeah, a bit too much.
Well, missed the green there on
Don't
that
think it'd
one.
be as far as that if I'm
Well, we're in the
honest.
rough, but we're close to the green, so we'll be putting pretty soon, I think.
Good chance. It's good distance for the chip in. Just need to get it right. A bit more pace.
Coming through with the chip.
I thought it might have been
This
closer
one's
than
just a
that.
4-foot putt. Nice little stroke in there. There for
Well,
par.
nothing really. We've made that one bogey, but we just haven't really.
And after that
Nothing's
one,
been.
scorecard says 2 under par.
As I say, the gas stove's on, but it's at a very low heat. I just haven't really been able to get anything boiling.
Let's see what happens here on the
Hot.
16th.
152 to the pin, so I think 157 could be good here. You would think.
Nice swing on that.
Come on, be good. Be the club. Bit long.
Well, that'll do for now.
Maybe.
All right,
Maybe
let's
we
get
should
a
just
birdie
left
and
it
get out of
normal.
here. What do you say?
Get another slider here. Try to get this putt initiated. Oh, missed. Missed again. Oh my goodness. What is up with this putting stroke? And I failed to get it back. Get in.
That's in there.
There we
It's
go.
your fourth
Worth
birdie
the
of the
wait.
day.
Usually those ones when I don't get the stroke like the first time, I tend to
3
feel I
under for
miss
the
it,
round.
but whether I miss it because of that, I just get impatient. Spubbed it. 3 under.
All right. Best of luck here on number 17.
Probably play the draw here.
Oh, that was a fine swing.
Should be
Fine
good.
swing.
Good draw.
Okay, this is about 240 yards
Pretty
or so
decent
from the
lie.
pin and 2 strokes from our leader.
Do we play it high up here? To maybe try and get it running a little bit? Maybe. This could be short, but yeah, it's going to be way short actually. Oh, please don't go on the green. It's going to leave a huge putt. We may be able to
Look at
chip
you.
if it's
Putting for
outside
eagle
like
here.
100 foot, but
And if you can
yeah,
this, that'll be for eagle.
I don't think we're going to get an eagle. Oh man, there's a lot of break on it. 87 as well. I'm going to do a little practice swing, whether it registers the shot. Okay. Now, with that putt, I know roughly where I need to be because the thing with the narrow putters, you can't really tell. There's no like definition of how far you're swinging back. With this putter, I can actually get the putter there where I can just see the bottom. And I know if I just see that bottom part of the putter starting to come through, that's 68%. So that's roughly, I know where I need to be. And that's the good thing about having a kind of mallet-headed putter. So I know that should be, okay, we're a little bit shy there. Yeah, that was actually quite a bad putt. It was 68% I needed.
No, that putt will end up short.
But you roughly know where
You
you
could go
need to
to
be.
4 under if this goes down.
Well, you could do with draining this. You could really do with getting this. I didn't really turn.
Here we go.
Putt
Par
line
putt coming
wasn't
up.
great either.
A little
Well,
awkward on this
that's a
one.
very
Three putting for
lackluster
par,
round.
but are they okay?
Oh, sorry, that's a 17. I thought that was 18. Sorry. Okay. So we probably could have got to 5 under.
And best of luck as you bring this one home
Oh dear.
here on the final hole of
Now
this one.
this is quite a difficult shot. Probably aim for that tree. If it hits it, it's not a biggie.
Looking good off the tee.
Should be good. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And
Right,
this
this
one's
is the last hole.
140 yards to the pin and 2 strokes off the lead.
Right, I think that should be good. Come on. be all over it. Oh, stop. Okay, it's round by a little bit, but I don't think there's much break on it by the looks of it.
On the approach. This one's 8 feet
Yeah, a
away.
little slither just outside.
This putt's good so far.
Hello.
And this putt drops.
4 under.
And that's
That's not
for birdie on the
bad.
final hole.
Back nine wasn't really what it could have been. On a scale of 1 to 10, that was like a 5,
4
really.
under when it's all said and done. Good job out there.
Thank you very much for the round. And
5 shots
thanks for
behind
playing PGA Tour 2K21.
the pro leader.
See you next time.
1 shot behind Dark Arms. 1 ahead of Taker. So not a bad round. First round of the day, you know, it's kind of substandard really, or the standard. Anyway folks, hopefully you enjoyed that. I will be back for more videos. Probably might get another round later tonight, which leaves like Saturday, Sunday for rounds 3 and 4. I want to try and keep like a schedule. I kind of have the option of not playing my society. I sometimes like to put the coins in so that at least there's money going into it, or there's like some kind of like the actual prize money is a little bit up. But I have a tendency not to finish, so I want to maybe try and get another round some point today. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.